Okay, so here we are, week 3 with the worms here in the Worm Factory 360. We'll see how they did. Yeah, last week we had a pretty big feeding, and after kind of watching the video, I feel like I fed a bit too much for just only being the second feeding, but I guess we're gonna find out. So let's see what we got here. Here, take this off. You can see I don't know if they've really done too much on the, well, there's a ton of worms in here. This is the feeding zone, so there seems to be a lot of worms all throughout here. They haven't really done they've been eating some of the lettuce. See, there's a worm on there, so that was a full piece. A worm on the inside here, so they're doing a decent job there. This was not frozen, this stuff. Everything else I put in was frozen, so here's the other piece of lettuce. So I guess maybe I won't put any more lettuce for now. And now let's get to the rest of the stuff. Let's see. There's worms everywhere throughout here. I don't see any of I'll put a screenshot of what was in there before, but I don't see much. There's more lettuce. Guess we can look at look at that big worm ball in there. Holy cow. See if we can get to it. Look at all these. Right here, this is underneath the potato. And there's even more in there. So hope you can see that. They are loving this thing. Maybe I'll put another one in. I didn't think they were going to really be eating much of it, but wow, they love it. Hopefully you can see that. So I guess I'll just put this back and let them enjoy it. I guess that's where they all went. Instead of the lettuce, they went to the potato there. I checked in on it like 2 days after I put it in. It didn't look like they were really doing too much with it. Maybe they were coming here to the faster foods. But you can see there's worm castings all throughout this, which is nice. What else do we have here? More lettuce. Looks like, I don't know. That's all that's left. I don't even see the tops. I know I'm going to assume they haven't eaten the strawberry tops yet, but here's another bunch of worms here. Oh, here's a top. One of them. I think I put in like 5 or 6 strawberries. A bunch more worms here. What are they doing here? Tons of castings. So that's pretty cool. I'm liking that. Plants are going to like that. I don't feel like it's still a bit dry. Although this paper is definitely moist. Yeah, I don't see that there's anything left. So that's good. I was a little bit worried that, see down here you can see they've eaten through the paper at the bottom. So the bottom is dry. I have to check if they actually went through it. But I don't see anything else that's left that I put in. So it looks like they ate all of that. So that's nice. So let's just, I guess, aerate it a bit and turn everything over. And they're loving that. So I guess I'm learning that potatoes they really like. It was frozen when I put it in. Just gotta dig through the rest of this. It has like a really nice earthy smell, which is good. Is there anything else? So I'm surprised. I really thought they weren't going to eat all that. So happy. Maybe I can feed a bit more. Here's some cardboard there. So just aerate it, mix it up a bit. You're going to see these lettuce pieces. Kind of mix up everything. And then I guess I'll start make a feeding zone. But that worm ball was pretty cool. I guess the first one that I've had. And do I get more potato? I think I'm going to have to go get more potato for this. So anyways, let's go to the next feeding. And we'll do our cardboard. at the bottom. It's kind of a mix of like paper and, so I've had this paper and I started shredding cardboard for the worms, but mostly paper. All right, and then what are we gonna put in now? We'll do, okay, so cucumbers. I know I put a lot of cucumbers last time. I'd have to like get some more. This is kind of just a, literally that's really not really defrosted, so it's kind of still frozen a lot. So a bunch of what seems to be their favorite food, I'll just leave that as is. And then celery. I didn't even see the celery in there. Like that was gone. I forgot I put that in there last time. So I thought that being more stringy, it would take longer. But either way, they seem to like it. So break up the cucumbers. Oh, well, just put that in there. Be the moisture. More cucumber. Lettuce. Do we need more lettuce? I mean, they were eating it. Maybe we'll just do one more lettuce. That is frozen. Strawberries, got a bunch of them, so why not give them a bunch of strawberries? A few more strawberries. I feel like I need more. So here, we'll just do a bunch of strawberries. They're going to be happy. And we have our potato there. Maybe I'll stick, well, I'll put the lettuce back here. They did a pretty good job. Really happy. I can't wait to put the first bit of worm castings in the garden. I had to buy some because I was potting all my plants for outdoor and stuff, and hopefully it'll be the last time I have to buy the actual worm castings, and I could just harvest from here. So yeah, let's go with this. I feel like I need to wet it. So I don't know if anyone's watching this and can comment and tell me the exact consistency, like how wet should this be? Like to me, it feels like fairly dry, but I don't know. Like you can definitely tell that the paper's wet. You know, like ripping apart. But I don't know if it needs to be more wet or not. But yeah, so here we'll give these guys this thing, and we'll see if we can get a worm ball. Well, these two are frozen together, so 2 pieces of the potato. Stick them in there, and then we'll see, bury that, I guess. I feel like it's not as deep, like the starting kind of the amount that we started with in here. I feel like it was not really that deep, but anyways, now let's sprinkle on a little bit of the eggshell, ground pulverized eggshell. Maybe a bit there for the grit. No idea if that's too much or not, but that's what we're putting in. Okay, then we'll do the oats. Just the Magic Bullet pulverized oats. I don't know, maybe we'll just do it like, I don't want to put too much, but we'll do it all over here. Give them a good, let them going everywhere. So we'll bury it up. All right, we'll spread it around. Maybe I'll do a little sprinkling on top of the oats. Here, make sure it's all covered. All right, so I still feel like I need to, I don't know, I feel like I need to, where's that paper? Get the, wet this paper again. It gets damp. I don't know, I don't want it to be too wet, but at the same time, I want it to really dry out. So anyways, give them a little bit of spray. That'll be good. Less than a week, but let's see how that second layer looks, where it's just cardboard, nothing wet. Now we know that they have, well, it's actually getting a bit heavy, so maybe there is getting some moisture in there. Anyways, let's see what it looks like down there. Oh, there are some worms in that second bin now. in the, I'm going to put it like this, in that corner there. This is where it seems like the initial worm ball, when I first put them in, they all ended up going there. There was no food or anything. They just went there. And that's where I guess they ate through the paper. And so there's a few worms in there. You can see, just hanging out, I guess. And since when I initially did it, they're not really on the sides anymore. They're not really on the lid anymore. Just that one, when I first kind of put the lid on, then they seem to explore. Now they've kind of stayed where they are. Let's take the absolute bottom out. And no worms down here. So far the inoculation tray thing is working. Nothing really hanging down. There's a worm on the bottom. But anyways, so that'll be it. See how it goes next week. And like and subscribe. I'm going to try to do this every single week and then see how it progresses. And then hopefully it'll inspire you to do yours, or give you ideas, or you can give me ideas.